Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I have done a purpley, pewter, warm tone halo eye, a really pretty makeup for spring. I hope you really like it. Please don't forget to subscribe and to like, and let's get on with the tutorial. So I'm first going to prime my face with the Motives Cosmetics Zip Perfection Complexion Primer and smoothing that all over the face, ready to place our base on top. The base I'm using is the Bourjois Healthy Mix. This is an all-time favourite foundation. They've changed the formula recently. This is the medium coverage one. But it really gives a lovely glow to the skin. A little bit too oily for me, but it doesn't really stop me from wearing it because it's such a light yet and really nice coverage foundation. I'm patting that all in with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Perfection Sponge. I've next gone on to taking the dark circles out of my eyes by using a peachy concealer. This is one, the Nars Creamy concealer in the shade Honey. So I've just taken that all over the blue and black that's under my eyes. And next I'm taking Chantilly, which is the lightest shade in the Nars Creamy concealer. And I'm just going to lightly conceal. So just a little bit on the eyes and around the redness of the nose and the chin. Not making this a heavy base at all, just keeping it really light. Prime my eyelids with MAC Painterly, just placing that all over the lid. It's really good to always put a cream eyeshadow on first before you want to place your shadows down. This helps to sandwich it all together and help it last longer. I'm using the Kat Von D Shade+Light palette, using the yellow and the palest colour in there just to set my under eyes, as because I'm quite oily underneath, they really crease if I don't set them from the get-go. So we do that. Now using the Maybelline Brow Drama, and because I'm making this quite spring appropriate, we're keeping the brows nice and light. So I'm just brushing them through. This helps to hold them in place. If you've not seen the Brow Drama before by Maybelline, it's got a really funny kind of head on the wand, which I quite like. I don't know if it makes much difference, but I like it. Now going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Medium Brown. Now I'm going to be taking the Makeup Revolution Iconic Pro Palette 2, and I'm going to be using the colour Chase first. I'm going to take that into my upper crease. Just placing that down and just buffing that back and forward, blending that out, just laying down a good base for us to start off. Did another tutorial on this, I'll link that here. I did a blue smoky cat eye with this palette. It's a great palette. You can do many looks with this palette, and it's only £6. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And the pigmentation of these shadows are really good for £6, and you get a mirror in the palette. Yeah, can't say fairer than that. So I'm just going back and forth with this colour. I'm now going to take the colour Neutral, it's called, and I'm just taking that lower down into the crease, going back and forth. Now when we're doing a halo, you want to be taking the product right into the corner of the eye. Can you see how I'm shaping around the eye? And this is going to give that round eye look. Now I'm going to go in with the colour Smooth. This is like a taupey colour, taupey purpley really. And I'm taking that just into the crease, but bringing it right into the corner of the eye, and then right into the outer corner. So we're now creating that round shape to really make my eyes look round. So we're not taking it up into a wing, we're just rounding the eye off. I always take mine slightly because I've got slightly hooded in the corners, so I like a little bit of elevation, otherwise it looks like my eyes are closing. Now the next colour, oh no, I'm going back in again. Go on, go. So I'm taking it back in, and oh no, actually no, I have picked up the purple colour in this, which is One Way. Now, bit of a camera fault here. I paused it and then thought, oh, I haven't recorded the rest of it. So I'm now, you're going to see me in a moment, it's going to dawn on me. Watch, what? Oh, there you go. Realised I hadn't pressed record. Now I'm showing you what I did. I sprayed my brush with Fix Plus. Then I went in with the colour, bear with, which is Steeler. And I packed that over the middle of my lid as demonstrating just here for you. And voila. The frustration. Anyway, moving on. I'm now going under my eye using the Neutral colour and then just buffing out with Chase and Neutral. Going to curl my lashes now. So as you can see, the shadows made it quite a round shape to the eye. Give them a good pulse, just squeeze, 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 squeeze. We need to lift those lashes. And I'm now using the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I'm still undecided this. I don't think it's amazing, but I don't think it's rubbish either. It doesn't flake. It stays on really well. It's really super black, but it just doesn't give my lashes much of a lift. And I've got pretty long lashes, and they're quite thick, but it doesn't really do much to them, so I wasn't that overawed with the mascara. So I'm just giving it a coat on my lashes. I'm now taking one of the Bold Metals, the contour brush, and back into the Shade and Light Kat Von D palette, and I'm just taking that above the hollows of the cheeks. Now I always contour my cheeks above, just because I find that it makes my face look more chiseled and defined. That's just a personal preference. Don't worry, it'll all be blended out in a minute. We just like to map it all out first, and then we just buff to oblivion. So make sure you do that. Just map out where you want the colour to be, place it on, and then get a bigger brush and then just go to town with it. And just keep buffing until you've got rid of all those harsh lines. This is actually a pretty good brush to buff with as well, really. It's not just good for mapping out or getting a really good strong contour. You can just see on my cheek there that I just could do with giving it a good buff, but don't worry, we're coming in now. Oh, I'm using, that's the NYX Picks, the Real Techniques NYX Picks. It was a Christmas collection, I think 2 years ago. Really nice dense brush. So I'm just buffing that all in now and just making sure there's no harsh lines. I'm now going to be taking, this is MAC Warm Soul, really great blusher for most skin types this goes with, and just placing that on the apples of the cheeks and just taking it back into the temples. It's like a corally, I think it actually lives up to its name, Warm Soul, but it's got like a gold flexing, which is beautiful. This is Champagne Pop by Becca, an absolute craze for it last year. Everyone who's anyone has seen this highlighter. Beautiful, really pretty highlighter, lovely gold colour, which complements this look that we're doing today. Placing that on the high points, just on the cheek bones, just near the temples, naturally where light hits your face, just above the brows, just to give it a little bit of a lift, on the Cupid's bow as well. I'm now taking the lip liner Subculture. This is a beautiful, it's just like a nude lip liner from MAC, but it goes with every lipstick, which is a brilliant staple, I think, in your makeup bag. If you want something that goes with a lot of lipsticks, Subculture does blend quite well, and it just looks like your lip colour. Can you see? It looks like your lip colour, but just a nicer, polished lip colour. So I'm just lining the lips very subtly, and I'm now going in with Brave by MAC. Velvet Teddy is another one that people go crazy for with Kylie Jenner, but Brave and Lit Velvet Teddy, there's just not much in it at all. And there's the finished look. A really pretty purpley, corally, pewter, lovely halo eye with gorgeous corally cheeks and a nudie pink lip. Perfect for spring. Hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed doing this. Please don't forget to subscribe and like, and see you next time. Bye!